Dayainu, that famous nigun which wakes the olam up as we come to the final phases of the Hagada of Magid. And I've always had a question. Dayainu, enough. Sounds to us like we're being a bit complacent. It would have been enough. Sounds like a lack of drive, a lack of desire to achieve greater heights. And of course we know that the Seder, the Hagada, is about chinuch and Hagada to levincha. So that can't be what the Bala God is telling us. So obviously it does not mean it would have been enough for us. We would have been satisfied and we wouldn't have desired any greater levels. That's not acceptable, and we always want to strive and aspire for greater heights. So what does Dayainu actually mean? Dayainu means it would have been enough reason to praise and thank Hashem. It would have been enough reason to make us eternally grateful for what Hashem has done and continues to do for us as a nation and as individuals. But we're never satisfied. We're never complacent. We always want to grow and rise to high levels of Kedusha. It's interesting to note that in Dayainu there's 15 stanzas to our Dayainu. 15 is the gematria of Hoid, Hevav Dalet. Hoid is the shirish, the root word for Hoidah, for being thankful, grateful. David HaMelech also in Tehillim, he wrote 15 Shahamalisis, where he thanks HaKadosh Baruch Hu for all the brachas that he received in his life. It's also interesting, the Haggadah has 15 parts to it, from Kaddish to Nirtzah. And the reason is because one of the major themes that keeps coming up in the Haggadah is learning to be grateful for each blessing Hashem has given us. But it's not enough to thank Hashem b'chlolius in general terms. A person needs to be specific. A person needs to go through one by one, because gratitude, hakaras hatov, inspires chirus, freedom, and inspires simcha. Rabbi Victor Miller said that people are only sad, people only get depressed because they're not grateful. If a person would be grateful for all these blessings, then he would only be basimcha, and he would achieve true freedom. So maybe as an exercise or as a game, as part of your Seder during the meal, that you can go around the table and everybody can share something they're grateful for. And maybe through each day of Pesach, something that we're grateful for, whether it's our little finger or something much greater, but to all the greatest detail, and the more detail we can thank our Rebbe Hashem for. And that's what the message of Dayainu is, to be forever grateful for every detail. That's what we're thankful for. But of course, to grow and steig and continue to improve and rise in our levels of Kedusha, in our levels of Torah and our connection with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, improve our midas, that we always need to do. Wish you a good Yom Tov. Chag kosher v'sameach.